with you. I was expecting you here because you're thinking of getting a dog. Actually, I was expecting you here because you're an idiot. You're thinking of getting a Yorkie, huh? F out of here. Let's think this thing over. As soon as I said Yorkie, that light went out. Energy vampires ever heard? Whoa. Yo, first off, if you thinking of getting a dog, just don't do it. Unless you are a dog person, hell, it is what it is. If you're an animal person, you like animals and shit in your house, go ahead and do it. But I advise not, especially if you are in a relationship, if you are in a brand new relationship, brand new marriage, anything like that, you're pretty much grabbing that Glock, pointing it towards your left foot and unleashing, you know what I'm saying? You shooting a foot off. Real shit, you putting a wedge between you and the person that you with. Yorkies, if you do have to get a dog, a one-sided relationship wants a dog and then you don't, just don't get a Yorkie. You can get a dog, just don't get a Yorkie. Yorkies are the most needy son of a bitch dogs that you could ever get in your entire life. So annoying. You could be in the room trying to enjoy a Yellow Fire or whatever, the Yellowstone on Netflix or some shit. This dog could be around you the entire day, just watching you, just looking at you. Just watching your every fucking move. The second that you peel yourself away or you peel that dog away and try to spend some time together, you're gonna hear scratches on the damn door. You're gonna hear constantly because these niggas are so needy. Definitely don't get a Yorkie. Quick disclaimer, I am not an animal hater. I am not a dog hater. I'm incapable of hate. I'm not a hater. I'm a lover. Yo, real shit though. I'm just trying to help you. Let me help you. You know what I mean? You in a brand new blossoming relationship with your girl and your girl wants a dog. Guess what? You're not a dog. Truthfully, I don't know you. I don't know you. But if you're not a dog person and your significant other is a dog person, get a dog. Get a dog. Truthfully, don't get a dog. If you have a say-so, don't get the dog. You know what I mean? But if you kind of don't have a say-so or you're one of those empathetic people and you have a tender heart and you just kind of give in, you're a pushover pretty much. Damn sure don't get a motherfucking Yorkie. I tell you, if you get a Yorkie, your life is over. Real shit. We have a Yorkie. What the f am I talking? No, this household has a Yorkie. There's a dog in the house right now. Unless you favor a dog pissing on your carpet. I need this. Sun-kissed. Whoa, anyway, a dog shitting underneath your dining room table on the rug. Designated shitting rug. See, I can't even talk right. Designated pissing rug on the front door. Entrance, peasants don't get a Yorkie, dog. Real shit. As I said before, I'm not a dog hater. I'm not an animal hater, but I'm not going to lie. I feel that animals shouldn't live in the house with adults. Animals belong in animal situations. When you bring an animal inside of a house, you now live in an animal house. You know what I mean? No pledge. No, you're gonna need a lot of pledge. You're gonna need a lot of liquid pledge, but no pledge, no sorority, no fraternity. If you bring an animal into your house, you now live in an animal house. Holy shit. But one thing that I will say, there are a few dogs that I actually favor, but guess what? I decided not to get none of them motherfuckers. I love Boston Terriers, and to be honest, they may be just as needy as the Yorkshire Terrier. Anyway, all I'm trying to tell you in this video is, if you're thinking of getting a dog and you're not an absolute dog person and an absolute animal person, and you like, you know what I mean? Like if you don't mind every single thing that you do being very creepily crept up upon a and looked at. Okay. So you're making a sandwich. Okay. Tuna? Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna watch everything that you do. There's too much watching already. Pocket watching, social media stalkers. It is what it is. If you are a private person and you are a person of decorum and you are a person that likes a clean, habitually clean freak, the clean freak, folks. Call me the clean freak all you want. Guess what? I'd rather be a clean freak than a dirty beach. Anyway, holy shit. But Yorkies are the worst dog on the planet. You can look into the do your research. The Encyclopedia Britannica. Look it up. Matter of fact, Siri, what is the most irritating dog on the planet?
That would be a Yorkie.
Yep. Damn, see? Told you. Yorkies are horrible dogs. Yorkies are horrible for relationships. Yorkies are horrible for marriages. Yorkies are horrible for just life in general. Don't get me wrong. If you are a dog person and if you are an animal person, and as I said already, if you don't mind having animals and shit in your house, by all means, go out and get a dog. Go out and get a Yorkie. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I will say, if you are trying to build in a relationship and you're trying to build in your marriage or you're trying to build in your girlfriend, you know what I mean? Or some shit like that. A Yorkie is going to take away at least 33% of the time spent. And truthfully, the time that is spent is going to be a living hell because that Yorkie is going to make sure that it is a living hell because Yorkies are energy vampires. And I'm not a dog person. And I never will be a dog person because I'm a human being. And human beings shouldn't live with animals amongst them. Could you imagine ever going into your bedroom and then having a dog on your bed? That's disgusting. Imagine something that walks this low to the, or truthfully, to be honest, real shit, if you have a regular dog, an actual dog, that maybe 3 feet high, 2 feet high, whatever, in height, but they walk towards the ground, on the ground, in the grass, whatever. We have a huge backyard. Boof. You have a dog that goes, that's so low to the ground if your grass ain't freshly cut and super low, any and every bug, insect, bullshit, chigs, what do you call them? Anything is on that damn dog. There's at least one on that dog. So if you let your dog on the bed, especially if you got one of these little pussified, small raccoon looking possum motherfuckers in your bed, guess what? You're inviting it in your bed. Holy shit. Yo, if you like dog, get a dog. If you're an animal person, get a dog. They have to have somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing that I will say is, like, every dog deserves an owner. You feel me? But if you love that person that you're with and that person that you're with isn't an animal person and you still bring the animal into the house, guess what? You look at that person that you're with as less than a fucking animal because it's torture. And I'll say it again. It's torture. Them Yorkies, put them Yorkies up. Zip them Yorkies up, bro. Zip them Yorkies.